Silent weight of family secrets. 2 years ago, my father cut ties with me, but looking back, it's surprising that this moment was even delayed. My childhood was marked by confusion and chaos. As a kid, I often heard others praise my dad as someone they could trust. Even my best friend thought our strained relationship was just a phase of teenage rebellion. What I didn't understand then is that he had a way of manipulating people's perceptions, show them incomplete chat logs or screenshots, making it seem like my mom was the one in the wrong. My dad's polished image made my mom appear much worse to others: sensitive, suspicious, violent, emotional, controlling, and hysterical. But I now realize that his behavior was facade. In reality, he was often absent from our lives, barely earning enough money despite claiming to be a successful teacher. His teaching methods were unorthodox, to say the least. Call me names, tear up my textbooks, beat me until I was covered in bruises and blood. He made me feel like I was ungrateful and that he couldn't teach me properly. Relatives and friends would often praise him for being cultured, refined, and family-oriented, but what they didn't know was his history of infidelity. When my mom still held on to the hope of saving their marriage, he'd say things like, "I'm only staying with you because you're the mother of my child. If we don't divorce, then from now on you can never make me angry again, or we're done." It took years for me to realize that I was being manipulated and that his behavior was not acceptable. But even as I began to understand the truth, it felt like no one believed me. I started to feel trapped in this web of confusion and guilt. Recently, while soaring through old belongings, I found a dictionary page with my name written repeatedly, "I hate," but only his name attached to it. This moment made me realize that children can sense where hatred truly comes from. My mom's story is one of tragic circumstance. She was trapped by tradition and societal expectations, forced to keep silent about her suffering. When she finally expressed her pain, people dismissed it as irrational hysteria. As I look back on my childhood, I see a cycle of abuse and dependence that left my worldview in ruins. I've lost my drive to move forward. Even the hatred I once carried seems to have vanished with time. My mother has apologized for her role in our toxic situation, but I don't think apologies can undo everything we went through. She still tries to involve me in her problems, but I feel like she's trapped by the same societal expectations that held her back for so long. I genuinely believe that if I had never existed, her life would have been better. If life could go in reverse, I'd rather keep going backward and not be born into this world. Maybe then her life wouldn't have stalled because of me, and maybe I wouldn't be stuck in this swamp of existence.